Stanbic Bank. Growth starts here.
Stock market news brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia Limited.
My name is Tiwonge from Stockbrokers Zambia Limited, and I'm pleased to present the weekly stock exchange news and market update for the week ended Friday, 21st November 2025. LUSE Stock Market Index Performance. In the trading week ended 21st November 2025, the LUSE All-Share Index closed at 25,238 points. On a year-to-date basis, the LUSE Index is up 59.89% in Kwacha terms and up 93.02% in USD terms. In comparison with other African stock markets, the South African JSE All-Share Index is up 0.51%, whilst the Nairobi All-Share Index is up 6.73%. Gainers and losers in the week ended Friday, 21st November 2025. On gainers, Chilanga gained 10 kwacha 3 ngwe to close at 60 kwacha 3 ngwe. Madison gained 1 ngwe to close at 1 kwacha 81 ngwe. Zafiko gained 10 ngwe to close at 3 kwacha 55 ngwe. And Zambia Sugar gained 1 kwacha 35 ngwe to close at 66 kwacha 59 ngwe. Airtel lost 4 ngwe to close at 137 kwacha 69 ngwe. BATZ lost 1 kwacha 78 ngwe to close at 13 kwacha 33 ngwe. CEC lost 2 kwacha 71 ngwe to close at 20 kwacha 13 ngwe. Zambru lost 14 ngwe to close at 6 kwacha 50 ngwe. Zambif lost 1 ngwe to close at 2 kwacha 22 ngwe, and Zanaco lost 4 ngwe to close at 6 kwacha. Total trading turnover on the LUSE in the week was 10,233,176 kwacha, of which Chilanga contributed 86%, and the market recorded a total of 1,992 trades in the week under review.
Investors Diary. The Stock Market Investors Diary is brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia. Cautionary announcements.
The following companies have issued cautionary announcements: Madison Financial Services, ZCCMIH, REIS, Standard Chartered Bank Limited, Zafico, Zambif, and CC Africa. For details of these cautionary announcements, please refer to the Stockbrokers Zambia Limited website at www.spz.com.zm. Other market announcements. The following companies have issued market announcements that can be accessed on the LUSE Stock Exchange News Service. Airtel has announced a third quarter interim financial dividend of 4 kwacha 12 ngwe per share. The last date to trade and to qualify for the announced dividend is Tuesday, 16th December 2025. Dividend payments will be posted on or about Monday, 22nd December 2025. Zamefa has released an announcement of an AGM which will be held on the 12th of December 2025 at Radisson Blu Hotel at 10 hours. Zamefa has also released their full-year audited financial results, and Zafico will have an AGM which will be held virtually on the 15th of December 2025. Buy and sell positions in the market. The following bids have been placed in the market should you wish to sell your shares. Chilanga, 2,212 shares at 55 kwacha. Zafico, 4,214 shares at 3 kwacha 45 ngwe. REIS, 15,680 at 9 cents. The following offers are currently for sale on the market should you wish to make a purchase. Standard Chartered Bank Limited, 8 million shares at 2 kwacha 58 ngwe. Zambif, 2 million shares at 2 kwacha 25 ngwe. And Airtel, 42,831 shares at 140 kwacha. Please email trading@spz.com.zm for the full list of currently available offers and bids.
Understanding the stock market. A brief guidance brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia Limited.
Generally, before an annual general meeting, the company will release annual reports. So these annual reports are for the shareholders to be able to go through and understand the financials of that company, as well as different projects that company intends to venture into. The ZAMEFA annual report was released for the year ended 30th September 2025. You must note that based on their financial performance, their net profits decreased in the year 2024. The net profits were 179,443,000. In the year 2025, the net profits were 63,464,000. And the earnings per share in the year 2024 were 6.62. And in the year 2025, the earnings per share were 2.34. So what exactly can you look at based on the table of contents? Mr. Chinyanta Konkomalimba, a senior trader and analyst from the trading department here at Stockbrokers, will give us a brief overview of what exactly to look out for in an annual report.
So looking at ZAMEFA's annual report, we start with the very first page, which is the table of content. We have various sections, and in terms of highlights, which speak to a few of the main points you need to look at when you look at the annual report. First thing, in any annual report, there's usually a section on comments from upper management. The managing director's report speaks to what management is expecting and the near term, and also explains the challenges management may have had during that financial year. The board chairperson's statement is usually directed to shareholders, given that the board is elected by shareholders, and it's the board that actually watches out in terms of what management does. They would literally speak on good governance and sort of just ensure shareholders that the board is looking out for shareholders, because obviously there's a tendency of management trying to maybe better themselves at the expense of shareholders, but the board is supposed to ensure that doesn't happen. So in terms of number of pages, you can see managing director's report is a significant number of pages compared to the board chairperson statement, because it's just brief. Before you look at the financial statements, it's important to have a look at the independent auditor's report. So independent auditors, obviously, they are to ensure that whatever financial statements come afterwards, free and fair and free from errors. So in that case, the opinion we want from them is a clean opinion, or an opinion in that it's not qualified. So a qualified opinion is one where the auditor explains that some things are not as they should be, and then they're justifying. So if you find that, then that's an issue. In terms of financial statements themselves, obviously the four statements we're looking at is statement of financial position, that's a balance sheet. Then we have the profit and loss, changes in equity, and then a statement of cash flow.
Thank you, Mr. Konkomalimba. So please do give us a call and find out how you too can take part in the growth of the Zambian economy via the Lusaka Stock Exchange by buying or selling shares or government bonds. Have a successful investment week.
Stock Market News brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia Limited.